Brandon, are you ready for your punishment?
No, but I fucking gotta do it, so.
Right here.
That's a whole lot of chest.
Yeah, you got his whole ass in
My
there.
whole ass right here. Alright, so I need
This table's dirty.
to... Well, do you want a clean one then?
I mean, we're already here, dog.
Are you eating directly off the table?
Gotta get
Oh, I already got my whip. I'm good. Oh, this is gonna suck balls.
Looks like you're giving him medicine.
Mm-hmm. He's got to take his medicine.
It looks like.
Oh, it's so thick.
Okay, we might do one of these then.
Dude, what?
We're
Oh!
doing one of these.
Damn,
and
how
that's
much
it.
we need? How much you putting on there?
Jesus.
That's
Ooh,
a
that's
good amount, right? It's a good amount, right?
I guess.
Right. This is his medicine right here.
The end.
It just like dissolves the nugget.
Yeah, it kills the nugget.
It's melting.
How much
in my
is
hand.
going on there?
Oh, Jesus.
All right, sir. Hold.
That is.
Damn, dude, it's fucking splashing
Is this
everywhere.
what? No,
It's all
no, it's
over-
not.
it's-
No, it's
You
not.
got some drippage. Look at.
Do it.
All right.
All right, we're gonna place this. Hold up, we're gonna place this right here.
Yeah, you might
I'll let you know.
decide one
Okay,
of
just
these.
give me a second. Let me make sure everything is ready. And the
I'm about to do a
rock and roll.
I'm about to do a nugget sandwich. You know, maybe that'll lighten the blow.
let me. Let me.
No, just you're better off just throwing the whole
Yep.
thing into your face. Don't bite it because you don't want it to touch your lips.
Yeah, I'm trying not
Just
to
get
fucking.
it straight into your face as quickly as possible.
And Brandon, please remember not to rub your eyes.
Chew as
whatsoever.
little as possible. Just get it down. That's the key, man. Get it out of your mouth as quickly as possible. Just
All right. Are you ready, sir?
No, but.
All right. Do it. Do it.
This is the end. My only friend.
No, you can't do that. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on, bro. Can't sip it yet. You gotta wait a whole minute, bro.
I think he really wants the peanut butter now.
Try not to.
Woo!
He's getting emotional.
Oh, he's crying. He's crying.
Woo!
Brian, look over at the camera.
Woo!
Remember, it's
How hot is it,
Jason
Brandon?
Tatum who did
Hot
this
as
to you.
fuck. What do you mean? Woo! Oh. I'm drinking the milk.
Little sip of the milk. He's pumping that shit.
Yeah. That's just hot as fuck, bro.
He's half the milk is gone, bro.
This ain't helping.
It's not helping.
Brandon's like, let me get a variety.
Woo! That shit is like not helping, bro.
It's not helping.
Oh, give me that peanut butter. It's awful, bro.
It's awful.
Yeah.
How awful is it? How hot is it, Brandon?
I can't fucking feel my mouth, bro. Woo! Ah.
That's a hiccup. And that's a sign. Welcome to episode 9 of the Professionally Informed Sportscast. Today I am your host leading you off. I'm Huge Swag Banana. Ant the God.
Yeah.
Slash and Gash.
What's up?
And today we have an introductee, formerly known as the Angry Landlord. Now he's just now known as Mr. Smith.
Good evening.
How are we doing today, gentlemen?
Horrible.
Pretty good.
Pretty
I'm
good.
doing much better than Brando.
What's going on, Brandon? What's going on?
Need that fucking nugget.
Nobody said being a Celtics fan was easy.
Oh,
Go to the bathroom, bro. Go to the bathroom. So we got well, we didn't get rudely interrupted. We got interrupted.
It wasn't really an interruption. It's kind of more of a thing to be expected to happen, but not.
It was more of an eruption, I believe.
Eruption.
Yes.
Things have been disinfected. More disinfection will have to go on tomorrow.
Might have to get somebody in here.
We might need to call in some fucking nuclear physicists or physicians or someone like that. I don't know. But we're just he's gone.
We don't know where
he could be anywhere at this point. He's just. But hopefully he'll be back soon. But we have a podcast to do, gentlemen.
Does he have the guts to return?
I think.
Or did he leave them all over my kitchen floor?
Or in the bathroom. Could be in the bathroom.
A lot of it is down the toilet, but
It's just like it's there.
but
that was an experience.
So we start with Kyler?
we're gonna start with Kyler.
I'm just reading from
Okay.
It doesn't
Do we want to start with the NBA today, or do we want to start with the NFL? There's
It's
nothing-
up to you. I mean,
Let's just get the NBA out of the way because there's not much going
Without
on.
Brandon, I mean, he just sacrificed himself for his love of the NBA and one particular team in general. But
yeah, he chose the Celtics over the Warriors, and
Yeah.
we
So-
won.
he and the Celtics are out of this conversation. So what do we have to say about the NBA?
Donovan Mitchell possibly going to the Knicks.
I don't know how I feel about this. You know, because like we're giving up a lot of stuff if we do trade for him.
And what is that you're giving up exactly?
Minimum 6 first-round picks
Sheesh.
and a few young players. But I saw something on Twitter the other day. It's the Jazz want 8 first-round picks, which there's only really one team. It's the Thunder.
The Thunder.
The Thunder got a lot of draft capital.
They got a stupid amount of draft capital,
So
and
they
that's
can
due
just trade
to.
it for whatever they want.
But say, for instance, the deal does go down with the Knicks, be it 6 number ones, 8, 20 of them, whatever. What would they have on the court once Mitchell gets there? Again, we got 2 tiny guards because Mitchell's no tower.
I don't think Randall's a big forward either.
No, and so they would just be able to run, but they would have no rim protection, no rebounding.
Well, I mean, Mitchell Robinson, but...
Mitchell
By
Robinson is all
himself.
you got for
But
that.
that's it.
Yeah,
that's
that's it.
what I'm saying.
Nobody
That's
on the
it.
bench.
We mentioned pregame that Obi Toppin would have to be included. So I mean, he's
He's bigger than
a
Brandon.
3-4. Could play stretch 5 if necessary, but that's if they're just running all the
Yeah.
time.
Because
But
there's not
if it-
really a true big man other than
No, and they play in the East, and some of those teams still do slow it down. If they play Cleveland, Miami, Milwaukee could slow them down. The Sixers, I don't see them surviving.
playing. That's the
There's
best
always
shot.
that.
Oh, that was permanently voted into the league as a recent, I believe, last week sometime. And it's also they also want to do a mid-season tournament as well.
I didn't
know
hear
how I
anything
feel
about the
about
mid-season tournament, but I did hear that possibly the play-in will now be multiple games instead of just one.
That'll probably help a few teams because teams could go in and get blown out immediately. They're out.
Right.
But the lower seeds, It could
Yeah.
probably help them more than like.
But what are we gonna do? A lower seed fucking playoff tournament to see who's gonna be the 7th and 8th seed, like we've been doing, but with more teams and more games.
As it stands, at least half the league makes the playoffs already.
Yeah,
So
so
Yeah.
it wouldn't
at the
really
end,
matter.
it'll just be the Pelicans and the Thunder out of the playoffs, and then everyone else still has a chance or something.
Yes.
I forgot the Hornets. Sorry, Hornets.
Oh, they got their whole fucking deal going on right now with 2 of their star players or free agents in jail right now. But
Miles Bridges.
and
Who's the other?
and Montrezl Harrell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's in
I forgot what he
jail?
got arrested for, wasn't it?
Drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Drugs.
thought it was for the spelling of his first name.
Montrez. Montrezz.
No,
Is
it ends in an L.
Oh yeah. It does.
Oh,
It's Montrezl
Montrez.
for shizzle.
His parents had
MONTREZL.
His
So
parents
he
had
literally
something.
took the L.
He took the L and he's keeping it right now. I think he's out of prison now, but it's not looking good for Mr. Montrezl or Miles
Bridges
Bridges.
doesn't come back to the league.
Oh,
He'll get
there's
out,
no way.
and he'll still be like, he would be able to. He wouldn't be. He's not going to be that old, but he's probably not going to be let back in the league.
But going back to Mr. Donovan Mitchell, possibly going to the New York Knicks. What have we got so far? How do you feel about this, Ant?
It's going to happen. It's
I mean,
most likely going to happen. I don't.
he's the only
want it to
team.
happen.
It's the only team that has a fucking capital other than the Thunder. And why would the Thunder even want him?
I don't understand why anybody would want him at that price.
Yeah.
Because
wants
as
to
a
trade him?
Jazz fan, I've watched more Donovan Mitchell games than most people, and while an exciting and almost star player, where's that one game that sticks out when he really put the team on his back and brought them back from the brink of disaster? Not really. He's just a guy. We call it a jag. And so, again, there's plenty of guys that are making crazy money now, but they don't make a difference. Somebody once said, you're either the truck or the trailer. Is he a truck or is he a trailer? Is he pulling the load or is he the load that has to be carried by somebody else? Does he come to a team and they're automatically contenders?
I mean,
The Knicks.
Oh,
It's
wait.
alive!
It's a. Please close the door.
Yeah, we got to make sure we can't see. Lots of-
okay.
Sit in
Sir.
the corner.
How are you feeling?
You forgot the
Yeah.
Rockets when you mentioned teams that will
We-
be eliminated from the playoffs. I noticed that.
I'm sorry, I did forget the Rockets, but I thought they had been relegated to the G League. So I did not realize they were
You
still
forgot,
in
you
the
forgot they
NBA.
were a team.
That's my bad.
Brandon, how do you feel?
I feel okay. Now I'm okay. I
And
mean,
now.
What was that experience like for you?
it was horrible. It wasn't. It sucked. It
Don't
sucked.
breathe on it.
But yeah, I know it sets on fire.
Well, there's mouthwash downstairs if
It
you need it.
it didn't suck until I don't know what happened. Everything went down my throat, and then everything came back up. So
It's like his post-game interview.
I said, yeah, I'm definitely not re-signing that Celtics contract. Celtics and now hot sauce will be forever connected.
You can never root for the Celtics again.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck you guys. But we're okay now.
So you obviously overheard our Knicks conversation
Yeah.
about Donovan Mitchell. Do you think it's a good idea for the Knicks in the first place, especially when the price tag is at least 6 number 1 picks?
Yeah, no, because they're not only getting rid of that, but they're getting rid of 2 to 3 young players. That's a lot for somebody who might not be able to, be a number 1 on a championship team. So
Well, I know that there aren't that many quality players coming out of college for the NBA draft these days, but 6 number 1 picks. Who is worth that? I don't know anyone that's worth 6 number 1 picks.
Giannis.
Giannis, yeah,
Giannis or Jokic.
Kevin
Giannis?
Durant.
Are we talking about Blake Griffin 2.0?
No.
MVP on it.
MVP on it.
Okay, because one little twinge in his knee, and he is the next Blake Griffin because he's never developed an outside shot. And
He makes like 1-3.
right,
Yeah.
once his explosiveness is gone, what does he have? So
Sorry.
yeah, I wouldn't give up 6 picks for him either.
I'm sorry, but I'm just looking over at Brandon. You look like you're contemplating life right
No,
now.
I'm okay now.
He's like,
My eyes are like, bro, we gotta go to bed. It's been a long day.
But
No, I think Brandon's actually sitting there. He is contemplating, but he's trying to think of some type of bet to sucker one of us into, to where we have to suffer the same fate
No,
as he.
I wouldn't
eat
wish
that
that
hot
on
sauce.
anybody. That was horrible.
Oh shit! Because I don't think you should have ate the nugget with that. We agreed that maybe you should have just done the hot sauce by itself. Did the nugget make it better in any way?
Wing.
Everything would have sucked. That hot sauce sucked. There was just a lot. There's a lot of hot sauce on there too.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
Okay.
Like you put a lot on there. I think
You
that's
used
what
it like
they-
it was barbecue sauce.
Yeah, like there.
And not only that, I mean, just hot sauce aside, you chugged a full glass of milk, and it's like 100 degrees out right now.
Yeah.
Air
And-
conditioner not working.
Right, and so that's not really the best time to be chugging milk anyway, and then you put something that's called the end on top of it. Yeah.
Not just the end.
Flatline.
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 Yeah, it was a lot of.
Did you flatline, Brandon?
No, I'm still here.
Okay,
He's still
good.
breathing.
I saw the light.
You saw the
Didn't walk
light.
into it. He was like,
I
not right
walked
now.
into it. I said no.
I gotta see how Matt Ryan does first.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta see how the Colts do this year. Then if we suck, you can take me at that point.
But are we done with Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah. There's nothing.
Until the Knicks actually shit or get off the pot, because
Yeah.
how many weeks have we been talking about? So what do you think? I mean, the
What do
Knicks,
you think?
Donovan
They
Mitchell.
They got a trade done?
Same
Because
thing.
every other day it's another rumor, but
Yeah.
they've not really named names. They've not really laid out any specific parameters. I don't know how much longer this is going to go on, but before you know it, the season will be started.
Yeah, literally.
Apparently, we had a trade through with them already, but we didn't want to give up Emmanuel quickly. That was the only part of it we didn't want to give up.
Yeah, he's a quality bench player, so.
Quality.
It was like
So you're saying that the Jazz moved a little too
they probably
quickly on
They
that
probably
deal?
wanted too much. Like-
Yeah, you think?
Well, obviously that, but like they asked for something.
It's because the Gobert got fucking
Yeah.
everything.
Now everything is based on Gobert
They're like,
right
"We can
now.
Get more, yeah. The whole trade market is based on Rudy Gobert. What the Timberwolves gave up for him. So they're like, we can get more for
But
Donovan
at least the
Mitchell.
Timberwolves just gave up picks. I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't really give up any real players. They still kept Cat, and they still kept...
AD and
Yeah,
D'Lo.
Yeah, they kept their core and then added, 2-3-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. Like, I like Rudy a lot, but all that just to be a 5 seed, losing in probably the second round, you know.
if they're-
Maybe not.
If
even.
they make it to the second round, no.
But other than like Steph Curry hosting the ESPYs,
Yeah, he
which
was going crazy. He was coming at Grant
he was,
Williams.
he was
Not
okay.
Grant.
He was
Like,
okay.
$7 grand.
I watched it. His delivery wasn't that good, but I don't expect
when
that
he was
much from
coming at
Steph
him.
Curry. So, I mean, other than
mean,
that, we're
Did you
still
watch
waiting
Space
for.
Jam 2?
Yeah, I watched Space Jam. too.
LeBron's acting was pretty shit. So.
Yeah. Well,
I
Space
haven't
Jam
had
1
the
wasn't that
pleasure of
either.
watching
No.
so.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think Michael Jordan was nominated for any Oscars
No,
for his
but
work
Michael
in the
Jordan's the
original
GOAT,
Space Jam.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
So we cut him some slack because he's the GOAT.
But we're still waiting for Katie and Kyrie. See if they're going to move.
Honestly,
or not.
it's kind of looking like Russ is going to get traded to the Pacers at this point.
That's the only
'cause they're
team.
trying to
I
package
feel
a
like
deal
it's
for
going to
Miles
be
Turner.
and Buddy Hield.
That's what I've heard. That
So,
was
yeah.
the last thing I heard was Turner and Hield. Yep.
Yeah, so
You have a choice
Kyrie.
between Russell Westbrook and Buddy Hield. You take Buddy Hield.
So Kyrie
You
to
go into the
Lakers.
future. You tell the Lakers, Russell Westbrook or Buddy Hield. Don't ask any questions. Go with it.
It's
Speaking
like
of Space
Oh, no.
Jam 2, the only question I have about Kyrie right now is when do we get Uncle Drew 2?
I love that movie.
Because I'd rather watch Uncle Drew
With Shaq,
than Kyrie
That movie
decide
was
when he
hilarious.
does or doesn't feel like showing up to play basketball for
Yeah, just
Literally.
go
$20+ million.
somewhere.
I love that. That movie's great.
I have not watched Uncle Drew's.
Yeah, well, it's a good movie. You should watch it. Go watch. It's better. It's like it's a pretty solid basketball movie. It's not
Plus,
up there
it's
with,
filled with other former NBA
Yeah, like
players.
Chris
Chris
Webber's in
Webber
it.
plays an old man. Lisa Leslie, I think, is in there.
Shaquille on LA. You know,
it's like Mr. Shakovich. That's
yeah,
what Luka called him because he had a mansion
Mr.
set up in,
Sakovic,
wherever he's from,
Slovenia.
Slovenia. He's called him Mr. Shakovich.
But that is it
It's a
for the
weird thing.
NBA this fine night.
Kyler Murray got his bag. He's the second highest quarterback in the league, highest paid quarterback. I mean, probably highest too. Shit. What was his contract?
Okay.
230
$230.5
million for 5 years and 160 guaranteed.
Right.
Yeah.
160.
So
yeah.
is
Point five.
Is he making more than
230.5.
Mahomes right now?
Yeah,
or-
he's making more than
Yeah,
Mahomes.
but
He's
less
second
than
highest paid. He's what?
Right under Rodgers.
A
It's
million
per
and a half
year.
below Rodgers, or what?
Four and a half.
Oh,
million.
4.5.
I mean,
no.
Kyler's been he's been solid.
They paid him
but-
based off potential.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Not what he's
kind of
done.
like how the
And the
Pelicans
market,
did with
too.
Zion.
Yeah, because Kyler hasn't won any playoff games. It's
I mean,
always a
it
high
doesn't
point
help
and
that
slump at the end of the
it
season.
doesn't help that Cliff Kingsbury is a shitty coach. So
He is.
No, he's a
Because his
college
teams
coach.
are always the same. They start off really good, then they crash and burn.
Oh, for
I
sure.
mean, I think he deserves
But again,
to get
it's-
paid. I don't know about
it's-
second highest paid quarterback.
Well, it's
Him
what
getting
the-
paid
it's-
that much is gonna make.
It's
Lamar's
what the
money.
QB. It's what the QB market is right now.
Yeah.
It's
There's no-
also it's all about agents too, because look at what happened. Well, I guess you guys don't talk baseball, but Freddie Freeman with the Dodgers, all he wanted to do was stay with the Braves, and then because his agent didn't get along with the Braves or didn't like their offer, he took just barely $1 more to go to the Dodgers, and now he's not happy, and he fired the agent. But they have a job to protect the business.
Yeah.
So if somebody is offered a certain amount of money and then they turn it down, then all the other quarterbacks are going to say, oh, look how you've adjusted the market by not taking that money. But we're talking about a Kyler Murray who last year only threw for 3,800 yards. He was sacked 31 times.
Sheesh.
Only rushed
Damn.
for 423 yards for 5 touchdowns. Only threw for 22 touchdowns. And his team went
Did he get
9-5.
Did he get hurt? Was Kyler hurt?
He
at one
got
point last
hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it-
because he had who was their backup?
it was at the end, right? You know.
No, it wasn't at the. It was during the middle.
year? I thought it was the middle.
Well, they went 9-5
Yeah,
with him
who's
as the
their
starter.
who was
so
their backup? Because they were thinking, oh, he's not that bad.
He must
oh.
have missed 3 games. If they went 9-5 as a
Who-
starter, that'd be 14.
Who was
I'm pretty sure
the?
they went like 10-7 overall. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who was the Commanders' backup the previous year? God, I can't remember. I'm
Yeah.
blanking on his
Yeah.
name. Colt McCoy.
Colt
McCoy.
Yes,
Colt
yes,
McCoy.
old
I
Colts.
remember
Yes.
him on the Browns.
On the Browns.
Browns.
Who was he on before? Was he on the Patriots before? Or no.
No, Colt McCoy
He was
on
on
the Browns. He
the
got drafted by the
Browns,
Yeah.
and then he was on Washington. He was on Washington for a while. He was a good couple years. And
He
then,
actually did pretty good work with Washington.
Yeah, he wasn't
considering
bad.
what they had at the time.
Yeah, because when
Yeah, 'cause
Alex Smith went
got hurt
down,
and was there for a
he was
while.
doing
He was there
decent.
for like the
They
Kirk
both
Cousins
broke
too.
their leg like a week or so apart.
Yeah.
And then they end up getting, was it Josh Johnson from like
Josh Johnson,
Josh
Yeah, he
yeah.
was
Johnson.
playing like, because Arena League doesn't even exist anymore, so he was playing like semi-pro football somewhere.
Josh
Hadn't-
Johnson
hadn't
is like
started in the league in like 4 years or something. and
the
then
definition of a journeyman.
Yo, I remember
Not
not
Fitzmagic.
not last year, but the year before. I invited him. No, it was last year. I invited him over to watch the Colts and Jets game, and we were gonna
He
watch the
slapped
GOAT Mike White play, but then he got hurt within the first drive, and then we had to watch Josh Johnson play instead.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
So-
pretty awesome.
God awful.
Yeah, but where we got Kyler Murray? Does he deserve this money or no?
I don't think so. But they're off potential, maybe.
Potential, yeah, he has the upside of anything, but I don't think
Other than his
fucking I don't think Cliff Kingsbury's going to do him any favors.
No,
Okay,
they need to
well,
fire him.
they say that the blueprint now is to get your quarterback under their rookie contract and then build up all around him, and hopefully before you have to give him the bag, you actually win something.
Yeah.
The Cardinals don't have the pieces in place, I don't think.
I don't think they have.
They have a
really
good couple
defense.
pieces, but
They're like sporadic.
On offense, they do,
on
but
offense, yeah. Oh, yeah, because they added
got Diop.
Marquise Brown.
yeah, Diop suspended for 6 games.
Yeah,
Remember
He's
that?
still there though.
Yeah, he's still gonna be there, and he's
I
still
don't
gonna be
know
great.
Yeah, Marquise
Paying,
Brown. They got a Lamar's best friend. You know, he
Right.
just drops the ball.
But,
all
you
the
know,
time.
All
they
the time.
spent on defense and got old guys. They got J.J. Watt.
And they lost Chandler Jones.
They did
Yes,
lose
did.
Chandler Jones. I just don't see it. Their running game is just okay.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
offensive
Eh,
line
Connor
is
did
decent.
have-
Yo,
I
they
think he was
traded their
second
first
rushing
round pick
touchdowns.
for Marquise Brown. I forgot about
That was
that.
really
A
dumb.
fucking first round pick for Marquise Brown, bro. No, but like who
Jazz
else?
just goes
Who
into the-
they have?
So
They
now
have
that he
Ronda.
gets all this money, how can they then afford to bring in guys?
just take the
Draft.
notes. Take notes from the Rams.
Yeah, don't,
Turn off the salary
Yeah,
cap.
just
Turn
don't
off
believe
the
in
sal-
salary cap.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know how the tax laws are in Arizona, but
Just
Can't
don't believe in
be-
those either.
I guess not. Just don't pay your taxes. That's what we're trying to say.
I don't
But
think that'll go.
is AJ
Yeah,
is AJ
sounds
Green
like jail time to me.
is AJ Green still there?
No.
Where the fuck
Wait,
did AJ
actually,
Green go?
Yeah, he might be. I don't remember.
I'm but I know
Retired or he's still there.
I
I
would say
know-
if he is, he didn't do enough for us to know better.
Yeah.
I mean he
He
did
had like
okay.
a-
He did okay there actually.
He had like a 20-yard catch every game, then would disappear.
Yeah,
every game.
he signed with Arizona again. What were his fucking stats? Let's find out. In 2021, AJ Green went for 848 yards, 54 receptions, 15 yards per.
But that whole year, what's he gonna be known by? That whole season, literally when Rasul Douglas caught that interception on him
Yeah,
because he wasn't paying attention.
he had his fucking back turned the fuck
Completely
around.
Back turn.
Yeah. And it was
Yeah.
like, what?
No, but speaking of outrageous, the Madden ratings are fully out now. There, as usual, the Madden ratings caused some controversy within the football community.
They gave Mac Jones an 81 speed.
Did they give Thomas
Sheesh.
71 speed or is that fucking around?
They probably did.
Funny you should mention the Madden ratings as we're just getting done talking about Kyler Murray. I looked at his Madden ratings. He is rated an 84. That would be 12th amongst quarterbacks. He's also not in the top 10 in Madden rating for throwing power, throwing accuracy, or awareness, the top 3 Madden quarterback categories. And we gave him how much money?
So clearly Madden doesn't think he deserved that.
Right.
And we all know EA knows best.
Yeah,
Yeah, he knows best.
Oh, yeah,
indeed.
Madden knows best. He knows that Devontae Adams, my Raider now, is a 99. The greatest receiver ever. 99. Devin Booker thinks that's a little high.
Fucking Devin Booker.
But the top 10 quarterbacks in order are Tom Brady, then Aaron Rodgers, then Patrick Mahomes, then Josh Allen, then Joe Burrow, then Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, and then rounding out number 10, Matt Stafford.
Matty boy.
I mean, that's relatively normal. To what we were
So we're
saying.
doing our personal like top 5s.
No, we're not. What is there anything else you want to say?
I think
for Madden
Kyler
rating?
should have been on there, and
Kyler.
Josh. First off, Josh Allen should be higher than a 92. He should be up there
He's
with
a
Mahomes.
94.
Is he a 94? I thought I was probably on the wrong. But like
Josh
94.
Allen is a 92. It's
Oh.
Brady's a 97, Rodgers a 96, Mahomes 95, Allen is a 92.
92.
But it's after that it gets a little squirrely. We have Joe Burrow,
Joe
who has
Shiesty.
played a full season.
Towards ACL,
A
can't control
good
that.
full season, don't get me wrong. but he is a 90.
Dig
Below
up.
him is an 89
With
at
that
Dak
team.
Prescott, which I still think is a little high for Dak Prescott,
yeah,
especially
definitely.
since he's got nobody to throw to this year.
Let's
But
see.
then the one name I keep hearing, and somebody's got to explain it to me. Maybe it's because I'm a hater Raider fan, but
Herbo.
Justin Herbert, who has done what in his NFL career, is an 88. That's
From
higher
New
than
England?
Lamar Jackson. That's higher than Kyler Murray. That's higher than Derek Carr. Who is Justin Herbert?
I hate Lamar Jackson, so I'm fine with him being, below there because I obviously think he's a running back.
But I mean, Justin Herbert, like he has showed the potential to be a superstar.
Yeah.
He's got
Hasn't-
an arm.
He's got
I
the arm.
love
He's got a
Justin
really
Herbert.
He had the same symptoms that Joe Burrow had early on in the year. He just kept on fucking overthrowing, fucking making stupid reads to the fucking cornerback.
The
And-
player I know of that was actually against New England.
Of course,
He-
it's against
He
New
overthrew his tight
England.
end, Adrian Phillips, caught a pick six, but his tight end was so wide open.
Oh, for sure. But
It's pretty funny,
but of course, it's funny to you.
Hey, he lost to the Cam Newton-led Patriots.
But like
That's really hard
Dak,
to do.
like Herbert should be better than Dak,
Yeah.
who also has basically done nothing, in my personal opinion. But
He's handed the ball off to Zeke.
yeah.
Hold
He's
up.
been
I
pretty good at
need
that.
to.
Besides, like he made the playoffs twice, lost both games.
He was.
What?
We're on.
What?
Okay.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Yeah, Chaz was depressed about how bad his quarterback is.
Yeah.
No, he's not that bad.
But what he missed though. Remember that when he came back to Instagram after he
What did he miss?
he went on a
On the
retreat.
internet.
I don't know. I don't know
When
what
he
he
banged
missed.
his mom's friend,
Well, in regard to these Madden ratings, some of them seem a little off.
Ezekiel Elliott is an 88 overall.
How?
Let's look at running backs here.
Christian McCaffrey.
Well, King Henry is a 97. Now, he was hurt last year. He didn't even rush for 1,000 yards.
'Cause
Nick
he's a-
Chubb's a 96. I'm okay with that. But McCaffrey's a 96.
He's better than
played
Jonathan
4
Taylor.
games.
Like, what is
He
that?
played 4. He could play one game next year and probably have the same
Yeah,
overall.
the
Someone
offense-
at EA is a Panthers fan.
The
Yeah,
offensive
facts.
player of the year is a 95 overall. And I take
Cup?
no. Was the Cup the offensive player of the year?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor. But Cup is at 98 overall.
98.
But Jonathan Taylor is a 95 overall.
Should be a 96, 97.
95 is not anything to get upset about. I mean,
Not
he's,
gonna get
It's just the fact that
that's pretty darn
who's
good.
higher.
It's
I
the
mean,
fact that
Nick
uh,
Chubb, Christian McCaffrey, and Derrick Henry are all above Mr.
Yeah, it's the
Jonathan
fact that
Taylor.
fucking McCaffrey's higher than him. He's played 4 games, man.
What about the top-rated safety is the Honey Badger?
how?
Yeah, that's kind
He's older than Tom Brady.
How is how is Jamal Adams still a top 10? I don't like Jamal Adams.
Yeah, he's up there with
He's
the...
He cannot catch.
He's a glorified linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So with all these, some of these guys are getting 99s, 98s, 97s. Would anyone argue against Justin Tucker being about the greatest kicker you've ever seen in your life? And he's a 90.
Is anyone
Of all
ranked him?
time, I think Vinatieri's better. But that's because
I mean,
That's
I love-
fine. That's fine.
yeah.
But as far as
in the league right
we're talking leg power,
Right.
kicking power, kicking accuracy. I'm pretty sure Justin Tucker has every kicking record, including the longest kick ever.
Yeah, because it bounced off the crossbar. and
Sure, I watched it, and yeah, he got it. I mean, you got to give it to him.
Yeah.
But either way,
He got in a dome,
he's-
no less.
he's the top-rated kicker, but he's only a 90.
Yeah, he should be a
They,
9. He should be cool.
they really don't care about kickers and punters.
Yeah,
I
don't
guess
think
not. But I mean, if you're just comparing him to his peers,
I think the next highest rated is like an 80 something though,
Yeah.
like an 83 or 84. or
Yeah,
something.
probably, because who the
Maybe.
hell is up there with Tucker?
well, I guess it's also a competitive balance deal because if you had the Ravens and your kicker was a 99, the minute you got over the 50-yard line, you're like, yep,
Yeah, I'm getting points.
Yeah.
field goal unit, bring
Just
it
let me
up.
run the whole time.
Right.
Yeah, get the clock and kick a
Maybe
field goal.
that's the Ravens' plan. What? We've got this great kicker. We got a quarterback that
Who
could hit
just
the broadside of a barn with a football. Maybe we should just run and hope we get past the 50 and get old
We got
Big
3
Leg
points.
out
Let's
there.
go.
There you go.
Tyrann Matthews, a 94 overall. Derwin James, 93. Buda Baker, 92. Behind that, it's Harrison Smith with a 90. And Jordan Poyer with a 90 as well. Oh, Jamal Adams is also 90 overall.
I hate Jordan Poyer too.
Micah Hyde.
And Micah Hyde.
Micah Hyde's a 91, but Tyrann Mathieu is a 94. Okay.
Perfectly fine with that because I don't like him.
That's okay.
You don't
I
like a lot.
like-
You
I
don't like a
like-
lot of
course I don't
players.
like him. They play for the Bills.
I
This is
like
not
Tyrann
personal.
Mathieu. That's the
Not
thing,
Tyrann
but
Mathieu.
like,
I don't like.
but like not 94 overall. Like that's high.
Who's
for,
he on
He's on the
The
Saints.
Saints
now? Oh yeah.
went back
Yeah.
home. But he's,
Yeah.
I feel
honestly,
like he's been on way too many
he's got to be
teams
at
already.
least
He's on
like
4.
34 years old. So, yeah, I mean,
He's seen some dinosaurs.
All the
I
dinosaurs.
don't think he's that old.
And Brady is.
I think he's like 29. If I
Tyrann Mathieu?
He's been in the league for a while.
No
Really?
way, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he got the nickname Honey Badger because of the
Hey,
viral
Siri.
video. How long ago
How
was
old
that
is
video
Tyrann
with the Honey
Mathieu?
Badger? I mean, you guys were in like middle school when the Honey Badger video came out, right?
The Honey Badger video?
You know, like Honey Badger Don't Care. You know, like the original Honey Badger,
Oh,
not
yeah.
the football player.
I was in middle school, yeah.
Right. Well, that's where Tyrann Mathieu got the nickname. So, and he was in college then. So, yeah, he's got to be 34 if he's a day.
Yeah, but safeties tend to last
He's
longer
30.
in the league.
30? Shit.
He had to have come. to
He
the
said
league at
shit. That's cap.
like
Somebody's lying to
18.
you.
So, Google's lying to me.
Again?
What? Never. The internet knows everything.
Yeah, literally.
But that's
Any other ratings stick out to either of you guys that just looked way overblown? Like, how in the world is this guy a 90-something or other?
Oh yeah, they shit on DeForest Buckner. He should be higher than a 90.
of course because he plays for your team, Brandon.
DeForest Buckner's one of the best defensive tackles in the league. What do you mean?
He is one of the best defense tackles in the league, but
They
you're
have Aaron
you're saying
Donald at defensive end.
Yeah.
he plays all over the D line.
Yeah.
So,
Put him
but
at safety.
Miles Garrett's a 99,
I'm fine
No,
with
Miles
that.
Garrett's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
I'm-
fine with that. I mean, I don't
which
know
is
if
3
like,
points higher than T.J. Watt, who was Defensive Player of the Year, right?
Yeah,
And
and
Nick Bosa is only a 94, so he's 5 points better than Nick Bosa.
Yeah, but I'm fine with Miles Garrett being a 99 overall.
I think Watts should be like 1 over 2 overalls higher.
But let me
Just-
look.
I
He
mean,
did
I
tie the
think-
sack record.
I think
Just a
Miles
little
Garrett
bit.
is
That's
better
what I was
than
thinking
TJ
too.
Watt,
I mean,
but-
I'm not saying Miles Garrett isn't any good, but considering what he had around him on that Browns defense,
Yeah.
compared to what Watt had,
He had some old guys next to him.
Yeah,
Right.
Cam Hayward.
right.
Who else?
Did he have
Tuitt
Hargrave?
retired, yeah.
Hargrave
I was gonna say
was
half the guys he played with last year probably aren't even on the team right
Yeah,
now.
literally.
Yeah, as of right now, there are 4 in the 99 overall club: Aaron Donald, Devontae Adams, Miles Garrett, and Trent Williams.
Trent
Yeah,
Williams.
okay, that's fine for Trent Williams. I'm
Yeah.
not mad at that.
I like
but
Trent Williams. You know, Quentin Nelson's still the superior offensive lineman. Hey, you know.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Oh, but Ash sits here and talks about Mac Jones and nobody bats an eye.
we
Who do you
we
get
all
to talk
fucking
about?
talk shit.
Your running back,
Yes, that's all I
who's
have.
gonna be injured in a few years.
Because
What happened to
you're
Andrew Luck?
running, you're
What happened
running.
to Andrew Luck, Brandon, huh? Exactly. You still talk about him. He's
course.
retired.
My one last point about the Madden ratings is I looked at the wide receivers, and the top 5 are Devontae Adams, obviously, we said he's a 99, Kupp's a 98, Tyreek Hill's a 97,
Overrated.
and then Hopkins is a 96, which is 1 point above Stephon Diggs at 95.
I'm fine with
the
that.
J.C. Jackson
Really?
right there.
DeAndre Hopkins is better than Stephon Diggs right now, regardless of the fact that he didn't really light the world on fire last year in Hopkins' case, and
Pretty
he's
sure
going to
he's
miss 6
Yeah, he was
games
hurt.
this year.
He was hurt.
I think a healthy.
I like
Hopkins is
Diggs a
probably
lot,
better.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Hopkins when if
Hopkins
he's
is
healthy,
stupid.
He is
so good.
nuts when he's healthy.
Like that's just the definition of sticky hands right there.
But like I like
The
Diggs,
Hail Murray?
I do, but
Yeah.
I like
Kyler
Diggs a
Murray's
little
so
bit
short
better.
he couldn't even see. He had to turn and look at the TV.
it was like, fuck it, there's Hopkins out there somewhere.
Yeah,
But
I think Tyreek Hill is a little overrated.
yeah,
He's
but
got speed.
he's so fast. He's good.
Yeah, it's hard to cover him. He's outrunning you every time.
Yeah,
New
and
England
plus
picked
he's
up
a good, he's a solid route runner too. So
Well, when you're that
and a
fast, you
domestic
can just
abuser.
run.
But that's beside the point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dot
That
the
too.
rating minimum 10.
Oh, if we're bringing in domestic abuse, we might as well talk about Kareem Hunt.
Oh, I would.
He kicked a lady.
Yes, he did.
Ray Rice?
Joe Mixon.
Zach
Joe
Stacy.
Mixon.
Yeah,
And Joe Mixon's one of the best run backs.
Okay,
You
we
guys see
need,
that
we-
Zach Stacy?
we need
video?
to stop talking about that Zach Stacy video.
Ray
This
Rice?
is the third time it's been
Did you
brought up on
watch
the
it?
pod.
Holy
Yes, I
shit.
watched
He's
Zach
like, let's
Stacy.
put it up.
Yeah, look at this video, guys. Right here.
Ray Rice, who rushes a person's trained to stiff arm in the clutch? I mean,
In an elevator. In
what?
the-
What did she say?
Dude, your eyes are red.
I know. I guess there was some under my eye, under my thumbnail, and
Oh,
it
that
got in my
probably.
eye. So I was like, sheesh.
Who's a wide receiver for the Falcons that got the whole year off for
Calvin Ridley?
Calvin Ridley.
Right. No, I saw a post today on the internet that if Calvin Ridley gets a year suspension for betting $1,500 on football, then how does Deshaun Watson ever play again?
Apparently 8 games.
8
Apparently.
games.
Right.
They're preparing for an 8-game suspension. That's why they're signing the mighty Josh Rosen.
Sounds like
Rosen
Ridley.
season.
Josh Rosen. Holy shit, we forgot about that.
Yes.
Josh
It's
Rosen.
back.
It's
The best quarterback
comeback.
to ever play.
Yeah, have you guys seen his Twitter? It's
Oh,
just-
yeah. It's like
it's a
headers
picture-
and Dolphins.
The picture is when he was drafted by the Cardinals.
And then it
His
says,
bio says he's on Atlanta.
Yes.
But he currently plays for the Browns.
Yep,
On his Twitter.
it's all over the
verified.
place.
But he is back.
I would love to see Fitzpatrick have a Twitter then.
Oh no, he's too good for that. He's
Yeah.
too good
Yeah.
for that.
He's our hero.
I would assume
Oh.
he already has a Twitter,
Yeah, he
right?
probably does.
I'm not aware of
I mean,
it.
I don't follow him, so I don't know. I don't really use Twitter.
I would have
like
probably followed him when he was back on the Jets,
that.
but
Yeah.
where
He
we
also
at?
played for every team in that division except for Denver.
He needs to come full circle. He
Yeah,
needs to
under
come
Tire
back.
signed like a day contract.
But Josh Rosen, the chosen Rosen, is back
Yep.
in the NFL, playing for the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
Browns.
Browns.
going to compete with Jacoby Brissett for
Brisket.
Deshaun Watson suspension games.
That's all they are. Just win 4.
Just 1-4.
Go even.
Do we have anything to say about the mighty Rosen?
Is he the greatest Hebrew quarterback of all time?
Who else is Hebrew quarterbacks?
Sage Rosenfels.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
What?
I have no idea.
Sage Rosenfels? Played for the Texans, played for Washington.
Well, I don't know if he's good then because he played for the Texans.
And
They don't have a
Washington.
very long history.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Oh, okay. All right.
Any
For your
more,
time.
any more Hebrew quarterbacks?
None that come to mind.
Then he is.
So that means Rosen's just
That's what I'm asking. I mean, it's a
Rosen
short
is
list.
probably the best
Two
Hebrew.
guys.
Probably.
Yeah, it's one of 2.
And I apologize to any of our Jewish listeners because they probably know like a dozen really good former quarterbacks. But
I mean, if you're talking about Jewish players, we had the best one.
who's that?
Julian Edelman.
Oh,
Jewish.
well.
He played
He
quarterback.
did.
There you
right
go.
There, best
Sorry,
best
Josh.
Jewish
Yeah,
quarterback.
Josh just got
Julian Edelman.
bumped. Yeah.
Julian Edelman, the
Julian Edelman,
Hebrew.
The playoff versus the Ravens.
Rest
That was
in
the
peace.
first ever NFL pass he threw,
Yes.
which is weird because he's in the league for like
He.
a long time.
They were debating while Brady
like
while Brady was suspended. They were debating putting him in at quarterback.
Well, both quarterbacks got hurt. So.
Yeah, and they still somehow put out Brisket out there even when he was hurt.
Yeah, we
So
lost that game because Garoppolo didn't want to play.
what a fucking
But
bitch.
Jacoby said, yeah, I know I'm hurt, but I'll go out there, no problem.
And
Yeah,
that's why
Garoppolo
he's
was like,
still.
nah.
That's why Jacoby is still in the league. He's a trooper.
Garoppolo
It's
is
also
too,
why
but
Garoppolo is still in the league because he knows how easily he gets hurt, and he's like, "Look, I'm not taking any chances. If he had gone out there, he might not be playing right now."
Well,
But-
when that game happened, apparently he wasn't like he just didn't want to play.
Well, I think he didn't want to play for the Patriots also because he knew how they were doing him. He knew
And Brady was
he
like,
knew that Belichick had been in his ear the whole time, saying, "Look, you're my guy. You're the future." And then Robert Kraft came down and said, "Bill,
no.
I know what you've been talking about here, but Tommy's my boy here. So, why else would they get rid of Garoppolo and only get a second-round pick for him?
Yeah.
When Donovan Mitchell is worth 6 number ones. I'm just asking."
Just put that out there. One's gonna end up being a franchise player for a team. The other is gonna be
The other one's Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
No, I
The other
understand.
one's Donovan
No,
Mitchell.
I get it. I
He's got
get
some
it.
shoes.
Got some big shoes to fill. But
Talking about like actual issues.
we were talking about the Madden ratings earlier.
We were.
So
doing that.
in return, we are going to give you our top 5 quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers all tonight. And we've decided to loop the tight ends into the wide receivers to keep it a shorter notice. So we're going to start with the wide receivers. Brandon, or
Yo.
Mr. Slash and Gash, what's your 5th wide receiver?
Stephon Diggs.
And why do you say that?
Well, I just don't think he's as good as the other guys on this list.
Plus, Madden rated him the 5th
Yeah.
highest wide
You
receiver.
saw that and was
I
like,
swear to God,
5th.
Deandre Hopkins is your 4th one. I'm gonna.
He is. He is.
All right. You need to explain yourself.
Well,
He saw that and was like, you know, I got something here.
D-Hop when he's healthy is like easily one of the best receivers in the league. It's like
I personally got third,
This is
but-
not what we were going to do.
all right. So
No,
I
we're
had
at number
listen,
5. At number 5. Back to number 5.
Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
Are we doing tight ends as its own separate category or just...
No,
I
it's not a
haven't
separate cat. We can
Okay.
loop it in. We're
Okay.
looping
I'll
in.
put,
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
okay, I'll probably put Kittle at 5. George Kittle.
Who?
George Kittle.
George Kittle at
49ers tight
5.
end. You know that guy? He's a pretty good guy. Tight end university.
Yeah, I know.
Love
he's,
George Kittle, but I didn't throw him up there.
Yeah, but who did Stephon Diggs beat out for number 5?
All the tight ends. And Tyreek Hill.
he said, I don't even want any tight ends in this list. All of them.
Yes.
And Tyreek Hill. I
Alright.
was going between those
Alright,
two.
who did Kittle beat out?
Who did Kittle beat out? All the tight ends and Justin Jefferson.
It's true.
Did you know that Tyreek Hill had 14 more receiving yards than Stephon Diggs last year? 1 less touchdown
It's probably because
and only 8 more catches. So, I mean, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I mean, Tyreek Hill's okay, but what's he
I
going
like
to do?
Diggs
What's he going to
better.
do once he's got Tua throwing to him, which he says is great?
The
Significantly
first
less.
pass they showed, Tua underthrew him the ball. He had to come back and get it.
And then
They tried to edit that video perfectly so that it wouldn't show it that way, too.
And then they forced Tyreek to have a press conference where
He said Tua's more accurate
yeah, he
than
didn't say
Mahomes.
Pat's name. He just said the other guy, which I'm pretty sure we know who he's talking about.
Yeah, Chase
would
Daniels.
would make him. There you go. That's what it was. But he would just throw the ball up there, and Tyreek was like a guy catching a baby falling from a
It was
burning
like a
building.
punt.
Yeah, he's just like running around hoping it falls into his arms. Where his quote, Tua hits him in the breadbasket every time, and
Well,
then
to
he's
create that bread basket, you gotta turn around, make sure it's behind you.
Yeah.
Tua
Okay.
turned the ball over.
Who was your number 5 wide receiver?
my number 5 receiver. Well,
Or tight end. Your decision.
I can't believe that Diggs is not higher. I've got to have him higher than 5. I would have Hill really at 5, but I wouldn't even have Hopkins in my top 5. So mine's a little different. Cup, Devontae, I'm fine with that. For having absolutely nothing going on their offense, Deontay Johnson had over 100 catches last year, only 1,160 yards, but 8 touchdowns with that Steelers offense.
With Ben Roethlisberger.
Right. I mean, not that he's got anybody to throw to him now, but I'm just saying everybody else gets paid on potential. Maybe I can put him in my top 5. I think Justin Jefferson's pretty solid, you know. Terry McLaurin, I have no idea why.
Terry McLaurin, I love him. If he was on, if he had a better quarterback, oh my God. Because who is he had throwing him the ball?
No
Taylor
one.
Heineke?
But, I mean, so he should be top 5 because we're saying if DeAndre Hopkins is healthy, then he's top 5. Well, if Terry McLaurin had somebody to throw to him, then he could be too. I mean, we can't speculate. It's what we've seen on the field. Devontae's definitely in the top 5, right? Cooper's in the top 5. Anybody arguing with those?
I got Devontae at 1.
Okay, well, who's your number 5, Chris?
My number 5. That was your original question. I'd probably say Jefferson. I would make him my number 5.
And who's he beating out?
He's beating out plenty of people. He's going to beat out DeAndre Hopkins for one. Because again, you're either
Poor D-Hop.
the best ability is availability. So if Hopkins isn't there, then Justin Jefferson has to take his spot.
Well,
and then the rest of them are pretty elementary. Diggs and Cooper and Adams.
Well, we're going one at a time.
Okay,
One at a time.
number 5, Justin Jefferson. Sorry.
My number 5 is Mike Evans. He's been the most solid receiver. He's the.
I don't think he's had a season where he had under 1,000 receivers.
No, he's 8 consistent 1,000-yard.
I mean, he did have Jameis Winston throwing the ball. I mean, he's the best ever.
Yeah.
He was 30th in receptions last year with 74 for only 1,035 yards.
Still had over 1,000.
Do you have any? How many targets did he have?
I don't know about his targets, but he did catch 14 touchdowns,
I mean, he
which
did have
does
Tommy Boy.
tip the scale in his favor just a little bit.
So they could have just.
I just
Red
know
zone
every
fade
time the ball gets thrown his way, he usually catches the ball.
Which is a very valuable asset.
Okay, Brandon, who's your number 4? Well,
Mr. DeAndre Hopkins. I'm a
I'll sit
huge
this one
D-Hop
out.
lover.
Made my
Except
point.
when he was on Houston.
Even when he was on Houston, I like D-Hop. I hate his playing him, but
okay. I don't know who your number 3 is, but it better not be Tyreek Hill.
no, it's not.
Okay.
He's just like Tyreek Hill. I mean, he's always been a big fan.
I mean, no, he wasn't gonna be kind
no,
of
no. I'm just going by the Madden ratings.
if
He
it's
already
like
had
somebody on
Stephon
the
Diggs,
whole
DeAndre Hopkins,
It's Michael
Tyreek Hill.
Pittman Jr.
Brand's like, it's Alec Pierce.
Who's your number
It's
4, Ant?
T.Y.
I hate him, but Diggs
Diggs.
is Diggs. He killed
Diggs
us.
is Diggs.
He killed J.C. Jackson.
He's gonna
poor
kill
man.
whoever's gonna replace J.C.
Oh, yeah, he's going to kill whoever's there. It doesn't matter who's covering him.
My number 4 is also Stephon Diggs. Pretty much the same reasons. He's just
He fucks the Jets.
he
Yeah.
runs past
He's
fucking
one of the
Bryce
best route
Hall
runners
every
in the
fucking
league.
time. It's not fucking good for us. Hopefully Sauce Gardner can fucking fix that, but not right away. Who's your number 4, Chris?
My number 4, since we are including tight ends, correct?
Yes.
Based on production so far and what I foresee in the future,
Yes.
got to put Mark Andrews in there because, again,
Lamar. That's
who does
the only
Lamar
one.
have to throw
The
to?
only one.
That's it.
Nobody's going to get targets. Just
It's Mark.
well,
Mark
Bateman
is the
if
show.
he develops. Rashad
So,
Bateman.
I mean, that's what I'm going for because, again, he had 1,360 yards as a tight end, over 107 catches, 9 touchdowns. I only see that going up in that Ravens offense
as
because,
they lose the mighty Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
Maybe-
yeah, I mean,
maybe
how
have
do
fun
you
in Arizona.
replace Hollywood?
How do you do
Rashad
that?
Bateman, Devin Duvernay
You get
season,
anybody who can
baby.
catch a 2-yard pass.
Patrick Bateman.
Who's your number 3, Brandon?
Justin Jefferson.
This is all depending on who your number 1 and number 2 is at
Justin
this point.
I'm sure we all
Jefferson.
have the same number 1 and 2.
Oh my god, you watch that dude play, he literally burns everybody.
And then he gritties on him.
Then he agrees on him, bro, he's a savage!
Mac Jones had the best gritty, let's be honest here. At the Pro Bowl, it didn't count,
Alright.
Who's your number 3, Ant?
but I got a D-Hop. A healthy D-Hop.
Okay.
I will make everybody hate me. It's D-Hop.
Chris
You see
is
the
like,
Hail
hey,
Mary?
yo.
He's like, hey, yo, step back real quick.
My number 3 is Devontae Adams.
Whoa, okay.
I can't really explain.
Yeah, who are you talking to?
Who's
I
the
can't wait to hear this.
You got what, Trey Herndon? Trey Herndon?
He said it's Corey
Who's-
Davis. Sorry.
Corey
Who's
Davis.
your number 3, Chris?
I'm not talking to you right now, Chaz.
Wow.
Can I
Brandon,
just
Brandon, can you?
You just said there are 2 receivers in the NFL better than Devontae Adams. So,
Brandon,
but-
can you ask him who his number 3 is?
no, I'll answer the question, but I'll look the other way while I do it.
He's going to be like, okay, guys, this is what I got.
Number 3 is Stephon Diggs. If I've already got Jefferson and then Andrews, then Diggs is 3.
He's just staring at the Jazz.
Everyone's giving me
That
a
was
cold shoulder right now.
That's a hot
It
take.
was hot off the front. It's as hot as that.
It's hot sauce.
No, I was gonna say don't have any takes that hot, or else we'll have another mess to clean up.
That's a threat. I don't like that.
You
Who's your
won't.
number 2?
Cooper Kupp.
Booper Bup. I don't even want to know.
Who the hell is your number 2?
Who's your number 2, Ant?
Cooper Cup.
It's Booper Bupp.
Booper Buppington.
Who's your number 2? Chris?
No, you got
No,
it. No, you're going.
I'm
let's
going
get
with Cup.
let's get a roll
I
on
would
it.
have to go with Cup, but since Adams is 3,
Who is
Who
one
is
and
two? Who is two,
Justin
Chaz?
Jefferson. You're going out the window.
Because I think we're all in cahoots on who's number 1.
Yeah, but for some reason,
Except for
Chaz
Chaz.
isn't.
Except for Chess. So who are your top 2 there, good sir?
My number 2.
Corey Davis.
say Amari Cooper.
Say it. You
Say it right now.
My number 2 is Cooper Kupp.
Who the fuck is
Corey
1?
Davis.
He's going with Tyreek Hill. Are you going with Tyreek Hill as number 1?
Say it, Chaz, because we all.
No, we're all going in order.
Make it like a
we're
snake
going in
draft.
order.
Go ahead.
We're going in
you
order.
had 2,
Okay.
now you're 1.
No.
He
We're
said,
going
is
on.
killing
Who's your number 2?
Because he's last. So he's got
he said he was Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
said
yeah,
Cooper Kupp?
we're all in with
We're
our
all
twos.
with number 2.
Everybody
but
said
for
Kupp,
some
but
reason,
yeah.
somebody that's like the specific player is in number 1.
So now we're at number 1, Chaz.
He thinks it's
Devontae Adams. And
Devontae Adams.
Chris.
I'll go with Devontae Adams for 200, please, Alex.
Who the fuck is
I
the best
swear,
one?
if you say
If he fucking says
Justin
Jamar Chase, I'm gonna jump over there.
I kind of want to say Jamar Chase now. I kind of want to see you do it.
Who
My
is
number 1 is Deandre Hopkins.
Whoa!
I don't
Oh,
care
get it?
what anyone says.
He said 4. He said
I
not
got
even in
3.
the top 10. He said
I don't
3.
care what anyone
he
says.
said number 1.
He
When
said
D-Hop.
better than Devontae Adams.
Well, what you want me to say? Michael Thomas? Shit.
I mean, he does have the reception.
when he's
record.
going with a slant route, yeah, but
Yeah, well, I mean, slant routes win games, you know.
I
Great
don't
that they had
know.
Breeze Jesus, but
I don't know if I
You
could
could
pick.
have said Keenan Allen,
yeah, I was debating Keenan Allen for number 5. He was almost.
which
number
makes
5.
sense a little.
Yeah, you
But
could go for a
Hopkins,
debate.
I don't know, man. Or,
I
I think
think
you're
I
living in
just
the
looked at
past.
He's
number
good.
1 like
Yeah.
a few years ago.
That's what I say. I think he's living in the past, but that's all right. Okay.
I still think he's got that game in him, but
Sure.
hey,
He's got that dog in him.
got that,
Oh yeah,
like
got
Zach
that
Wilson,
Dog.
like
Got
Zach-
that dog. Yeah.
Zach Wilson's got that dog in.
for sure. But that was our top 5 wide receivers. Let's go to running backs. Brandon, who's your number 5 running back?
Joe Mixon.
Mixon.
Wow. Okay.
I'm saying Antonio Gibson.
I do love Antonio.
No, I like Antonio.
I think he's
Gibson.
really solid, and everybody else gets to.
You need to free him.
They get to
and
market
Terry
themselves
McLaurin.
based on potential, and then we make excuses for what's put around them. The guy did a lot given what he had to work with. So yeah, for
Yeah,
number 5.
free Antonio Gibson and Terry McLaurin.
Chaz was like Brees Hall.
I'd rather think Michael Carter, but Christian McCaffrey. He's my number
5.
He hasn't been healthy.
He's played like 4 games.
He's not even in my top 5.
No,
not in my
nowhere
opinion.
near it.
Even if he was healthy,
I put Kamara over McCaffrey.
Kamara is nasty. Remember?
And he's not even in my top 5.
Kamara's my number 4.
Oh, I don't even got Kamara in top 5 either.
I don't either.
My number 4 is Dalvin Cook.
Same. Dang.
I mean-
Are our top 5? What was your top 5?
No, they're not. I already know.
Dude.
Who's your number 4, Chris?
Oh my God!
Wait, what do we? Okay, so Dalvin Cook number 4.
Yep.
All right. To me, so I had Gibson at 5. I can't put Cook in the top 5, dude. I mean, he only had 6 touchdowns rushing last year, none receiving.
He's hurt.
That's fine. Again, availability is the number 1 ability you can have.
I don't think anybody out of Minnesota is really available.
Besides
No,
Kirk.
I'll
Kirk
take.
Cousins and Justin Jefferson.
I'll take Mixon. Mixon at 4.
I respect
forward.
that. I respect that.
I love Joe Mixon.
You should even put Christian McCaffrey in your top 5.
Who's your number 3, Brandon?
Wait, who's your 4?
Kamara.
Oh,
Kamara.
You didn't
My
even
number
say it.
3
You just expected
is-
us to go straight to 3.
Is the
No,
Chubb.
I already said Kamara. What do you
I
mean?
forgot! Damn!
Who's
All
number
right, so
3?
It's Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb.
Harris. Najee Harris.
What?
Why?
I pick him
Why?
over McCaffrey right now.
Yeah.
He rushed for 1,200 yards. He had 74 catches for another 460
He
some.
was also the only thing Pittsburgh really had.
Right.
Awesome.
Again, I mean.
That's
you
like
know,
the Mark Andrews debate.
Okay, sure.
It's the Antonio Gibson rule, too. So,
Well,
I mean.
McLaurin.
All right, Brandon, who is it for number 2? Derrick Henry or JT?
As much as it pains me, Jonathan Taylor is number 2.
Jonathan Taylor.
Love Jonathan Taylor, but Derrick
If you haven't
Henry.
noticed, we have the exact same list.
Yeah.
This is suspicious.
I was at work.
I did this morning.
Well, I'm going to not agree with you. Derrick Henry is number 2. He has less average yards per carry than he has. He only has 4. Jonathan Taylor had almost fucking 6 yards per carry.
Because Dante.
He's my number 1. I'm just going to go out of the way and say he's my number 1.
We already know who our number 1 is.
Who's your number 2, Chris?
My number 2 is Chubb.
Derrick Henry's not on the list.
Not on my list, no. Again, I'm big on if you can play, then play.
Well, that was
if
his
you're
only
not
one.
available, then you're not
Sure.
available.
Word.
He's got a lot of miles on his tires.
All right, number 1.
Derrick Henry.
Taylor. Jonathan Taylor all day
Jonathan
long.
Taylor.
That's crazy. The
Guy
Colts
rushed for
fan-
18 touchdowns.
Dude was filthy last year, and it was
His
filthy
offensive
this year.
line is stout.
Filthy or not, then rank him not. You're number 1 overall.
Yeah,
Blah,
love
blah,
him
blah.
though,
What's
but
wrong with being number 2?
you're not, as the great Ricky Bobby once said, if you're not first, you're last.
Last.
Quarterbacks. Who's your
Joe
number?
Montana.
Who's my number 5?
Joe Montana.
Yep.
My
Joe
number 5.
Montana. Steve Young.
I was alternating the two, but my number 5 is Justin Herbert.
I need to know who
I got
1
Joe
through
Shiesty
4
at
now.
five.
Who would I go out with? Who I literally debated between him and Joe Burrow.
Herbert
Whoa.
last year. I do think Herbert's probably got more potential than Burrow, but right now I got Burrow.
I'm going off of strictly potential.
Who's your number 5, Chris?
I'll take all the slings and arrows you got, but give me old guy liner, Derek Carr.
Sheesh!
Do you know who he throws to?
Hunter
Now?
and Devontae Adams.
And Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got Darren
And
Waller
Darren Waller.
too.
And Darren Waller. I mean, okay. And he now has Josh McDaniels as his offensive coordinator.
Oh no, you got Brandon Bolden. Third down, you're running it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's gonna happen. You're not gonna get it either.
My 5 is,
I've been through that.
that's
Who's your
hot.
5?
I'm
Zach Wilson.
He's got that dog.
no,
Number 1.
No, he's
Mac
not.
Jones.
no, he's number 2.
I think Mac Jones was the best.
I'm gonna say Matt Stafford.
And you want to ring.
Matt
Yeah,
Stafford.
you just go-
That
You
upside,
got him off the
that
Lions,
that
he was a ring.
that upside is
Granted,
really
he does
good.
have an entire team that doesn't believe in caps.
I was debating between 3 for number 5: Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, and Matt Stafford.
Yeah, I debated
I'm
with
so
Russell
happy you
Wilson
didn't have
too.
Lamar at 5. I hope he's not on your list at all.
He's not on
He's
my
not.
list.
Oh,
No, he's
thank
not.
God.
Hey,
I thought we were
No.
talking about quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly. Running backs, he might be.
Shut the
Might be
fuck up. Anyways, Brandon, who's your number 4?
Tom Brady.
Okay. I got Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
I hate him, but he's a top 5 quarterback.
He's
Don't know how
he's-
Brady's 4 though. When you let all
Dude, Brady's like 80, bro.
and
What do
he
you mean?
still leads the league in all passing categories.
No, I'm not putting him over either of the 3 guys that I have above.
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and
Aaron Rodgers.
I hate to say it, especially since I've been shitting on him since he came out of Wyoming.
Josh.
Joshy.
Josh Allen and number
He's probably
4.
the only thing Wyoming has ever produced. Like, even people.
Allen was your what? He was your
4.
your number 4. So it's
Yes.
my turn for 4.
Yes.
All right, give me Rodgers at 4. Because now we know how talented he is, but we also know that Sammy Watkins is not a number one. And Randall Cobb is not an NFL wide receiver. So what else does he have to throw to?
When they drafted, was it Watson?
Yeah,
Christian Watson.
Oh, cool, because he has always loved throwing to rookies, dude. So that's going to
Yeah.
work out great.
Oh, for sure.
I remember Marquez Valdez-Scantling was a rookie. That was a fun time to watch.
Brandon, who is your number 3?
Josh Allen.
Is what it is.
State Farm. Just gonna double check.
Rodgers.
I got Rodgers at 3.
I got Brady at number 3.
You have fun with
Am
that.
I on 3 now?
You're on
Patrick
3.
Mahomes.
He's not
Also
much better.
lacking in receiver talent. Juju Smith-Schuster is his go-to guy now.
I don't like Juju.
That's bad juju.
Patrick Mahomes is my number 2.
Same here.
Same.
Brady. Tom Brady. And I hate to say it because I don't even want to watch him play football anymore.
Yeah,
but
so he gets
Yeah, I'm
the fun.
kind of tired of
he kind of seems
He's
to
ruined
get
my
the job done.
childhood, so I really would be happy if he didn't ruin my
I bet
Number
it-
one's Mac Jones. It's Tom Brady.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Josh Allen. As it stands now, they've beefed up their offensive line. They still need to run the ball a little more without him being the one carrying the rock. That's my problem.
That's what's going to happen is he's going to get hurt once and it's going to ruin. Just like Lamar. He got hurt. We don't know how he's going to be.
Yeah, but even without his mobility, Josh Allen can still throw a football.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, without his mobility,
He can throw a far,
is
just not accurately.
Giannis Antetokounmpo without his knees. So just saying.
He's Blake. He's Blake. That's what he is.
That's right.
Lamar Jackson is Blake Griffin.
Blake 3.0.
2.0 is Giannis.
Is that it for the list?
That is
That
it.
was 5.
Honorable mention, Mac Jones. Just got through.
I mean, do we have any more names that we feel like we have to
Not
throw
Matt
out?
Ryan because he's old.
Brandon's been through a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also been through a lot with the Colts.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz, Andrew Luck.
I went through a lot with the Bulls. What do you mean? I've been going through shit forever. My sports teams.
You
are
had
solid.
college
s-
football.
You
I
well,
Clemson.
well, you switched not NFL, but NBA teams for a reason. So
Okay. Go Mavericks.
He went for a player.
No, yeah, I just.
He
like
didn't go
Luka.
for the
I'm not
team.
a Mavericks fan. I just like Luka.
okay.
So if Luka left the Mavericks side, of course, lead the Mavericks.
What if Luka somehow made it on the Lakers?
Buy that Lakers.
LA Lakers.
I'll have that Lakers jersey.
77. LA Lakers.
So is that it?
That's
That's
it.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
Brandon, I just want to tip my cap to you, sir. You showed a lot of guts tonight.
I did.
Preferably on the floor.
Literally, all over the place. But you honored your bet, sir. And you are still a Celtic fan in good standing. You took your medicine, and
Never.
You
Good
got
on
your
you.
jersey. You
Good
got
on
your
you.
jersey. You're
yeah,
good.
you learned a
Dude.
valuable lesson, I hope.
Don't bet on the Celtics.
Do you have any closing words for Mr. Jason Tatum?
Don't ever text Kobe's number again.
This has been episode 9. Piss. You've been professionally informed.
Move the contaminated object out of the facility. Don't hurt yourself, Chaz.
Try not to.